Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and there was a new patch released for Black Ops yesterday. So I thought I'd talk to you guys about what was in it, and these videos always go over well. So let's see what we can do. Support for the escalation patch. That's probably why they released it when they did. It looks like they have a whole bunch of things they've been saving up. This is maybe triple the size of their normal patch releases. So it's pretty cool. I'm glad to see that they're doing so much. Security updates, that's nice. I didn't even know there were problems. Banner styles, whatever. Here's the first cool one. Addition of hardcore, free-for-all, and team deathmatch to combat training. So that's pretty cool. I know guys like hardcore in their Call of Duty. It's not my cup of tea, but yeah, throwing a little more hardcore support for those guys, that's pretty cool. Additional sniper rifle tuning changes. Guys, please, when you do these updates and let us know what the difference is in the sniper rifle tuning changes. I've seen that same bullet point several times, and I can't tell you exactly what changed. Is it going to be easier? Is it going to be harder? Who knows? In the past, every single update to the sniper rifle has made them easier to use. Easier, but not easy to quick snipe with, etc., or quick scope. So yeah, my guess is that it's easier to use sniper rifles than it was before. But who knows? Who knows which rifles it impacts and what exactly the change is. But what they probably did was add a little more help to the snipers than they did before. And we'll see. Addition of competition bare bones playlist. This is huge. I think what happened is David Vonderhaar went to the MLG event in Dallas, loved it, and then started supporting the competitive guys more than they ever had before. And that's awesome. So I know some things about this playlist. I know there's no equipment allowed whatsoever. So when you go in there, you can't use claymores, you can't use tactical insertions, etc. Some of the perks are disallowed. I know you can't use second chance. I know that you can't use flak jacket, and I know that you can't use warlord. So if you select those perks, if you have a class that has that, when you get into the game, you'll just have no perk in that slot. And this is really cool. Now, I hope that when the other competitive leagues start jumping on this, that they support this too. And now when you play game battles, it's just super easy to choose this preset list, and it's cool. But yeah, it looks like they're supporting the competitive community more than before, and I'm psyched about that because I've been getting back into the competitive scene, and it would be great if it became easier to set up the games, and you could practice in games that were more like the games that you play in game battles and etc. So yeah, for me personally, like sometimes they do these patches and there's nothing in there that really has anything for me. But I think I'll be checking out this competition bare bones playlist and checking it out. I'm psyched about that. They have probably no kill streaks too. It'll be just like a game battles game, and I wonder if it'll be the game battles players roaming in that playlist and give you really hard fought games all the time, so that if you're rolling with a bunch of friends, it doesn't get boring as you just win against unprepared opponents again and again. So this to me is a really big deal. I'm psyched about it. I'm going to check out the competition playlist before long. They replaced the RPG with the Grim Reaper in the gun game wager match. That's pretty cool. We noticed that last night as I was playing. Oh, no, maybe it wasn't last night. But yeah, anyway, the Grim Reaper should be fun. I think that's that fully automatic like rocket launcher, and that's always a good time. Prevent automatic weapons from jamming if you're using these uncommon button layouts, and that's cool. I didn't notice a problem with it, but for the guys that did, that's really nice. Fine-tune napalm and bombing run damage indoors. I wonder how that works. I think we've all been killed by napalm inside. Maybe that doesn't happen as much anymore. Who knows? Prevent rare invulnerability issue. I haven't even seen this, and it's another example to me of Treyarch doing a good job with their support. I know I've seen it in Call of Duty 4, where people were just impossible to kill. Not impossible as in kind of hard or a little bit frustrating, but impossible as, one guy sat there and captured a flag while he let me knife him again and again and again. And he would just stand there, and I assume he was laughing at me, knowing that he had some sort of God mode on. And I've seen other videos with it. I haven't seen it in Black Ops yet, but I'm glad that they fix it before it becomes widespread. So that's really cool. Addition of a game timer mode options for custom games. That's cool. I wonder where that is. It seems like I was able to alter the timer in custom games already, so I don't I don't know what's new about that, but whatever. Fixed an out-of-map exploit in Grid. It seems like every time I do one of these updates, they've fixed some sort of out-of-map exploit that I haven't seen yet. And I play a lot of Call of Duty, so I'm pretty psyched about this. You know, they fix these problems before they become widespread, and that's a good thing. General kill cam and death cam improvements. I love that. The kill cam or death cam is one of the things that Call of Duty does better than I think any other first-person shooter out there. It allows me to learn from my mistakes. So I don't know what improvements they had in there, but I'm glad that that they're working on it. Improved auto assign reliability in private match. Always worked perfect to me, but I guess they're addressing problems early. Address infinite joining session and progress screen under very specific conditions. This is one I think I actually have seen. I actually have had to turn off my Xbox because I just left it loading screens forever, and so maybe they figured out what causes that and got it fixed. Demolition bombs can no longer be exploded, or can no longer explode and be defused at the same time. I've seen this too. I've actually had it happen to me where I got the points for the defuse, but the bomb still exploded and we lost. And you sit there and wonder what happened. So it looks like they're going to have that all fixed up. Spy plane now activates in one in the chamber in all cases. So the way they say activates in all cases makes me think that maybe there was some reason that the spy plane didn't come up at the end of the match. If you play one in the chamber, there isn't a spy plane all game long, but at the very end it pops up. I think maybe sometimes it wasn't popping up, or maybe now it's going to be there all game long. We'll have to take a look and see what that really means. The sprint kills challenge wasn't working right now. It gives you the correct number of kills. Nice. Contracts purchased but not yet expired no longer count as expired when viewing a friend's player card. Well, that's a nice fix. Just a rare issue where the camera spike would not function properly if the hacker also had a camera spike that was destroyed. Oh yeah. So if you hacked a camera spike and you had one already, sometimes it didn't work. Good to know. Improve the zip line in theater mode. Nice. Settings from custom games are all cleared and no longer carry over from one custom match to another. I hope that doesn't mean what I think it means. If you do go into a private match in game battles, then you can just say change the map from one hosting session to the next, and all the little things you do, how long it takes to defuse, how long it takes to plant, how long the game is going to last, how long it takes to respawn, whether or not there's friendly fire, all those changes carry over. I hope that you don't have to do that now between every competitive game. That would actually be a bad thing to me, not a good one. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but it sounds like settings don't carry over from custom match to custom match. It sounds like not what I want, but I'll have to play around with it and see what I get. Improvements to map voting reliability in lobbies. I think we've all seen that. Typically, specifically when the host changes, it seems like your votes are wiped out, or your votes don't count, or the winning map doesn't win. So that'll be nice to get that fixed up. Hardcore players who kill another teammate in last stand will now lose the proper amount of points. Nice. Players can no longer transfer emblems and backgrounds from combat training to player match. Man, I never really cared about that. Players no longer able to use a primary weapon in second chance. It's rare, but I have seen that. This is actually one of the few bugs that that they list as rare that I've actually seen. And you down a guy, he's in last stand, and somehow he has his primary weapon. So they have that worked out. Improvements to community filters. No idea what that means. But here it is. I thought I would share it with you. It's a gigantic patch from Black Ops. They fixed a whole bunch of things. They've added support for competitive gamers, which is the big deal to me. And they fixed a lot of small problems before I've even seen them. So once again, Treyarch kind of flexes their support muscle. They issue a huge patch for the game, and I appreciate them for it. So yeah. Good job. Maybe next patch update they can improve the sound. Silence the damn rocket, silence the damn train, increase the sound of footsteps, make it like every other Call of Duty out there. And yeah, I would love to see them make sound useful again. It's part of the game. It's part of Call of Duty. It's part of the lineage. Let's get that fixed. But I hope you guys enjoy the video.